in the South. Brought my compass today. The best Zerg in the world, showing a very impressive defense in game number 1. Here in game number 2, we have two-time GSL champion.
I am NesTea.
Dude, do you see the faces behind her? Top? I never noticed those.
No.
It's actually terrifying.
Faceless is actually seeing those.
I'm going to show you in game 3.
All
There's
right.
faces above her in the back in the park, and they're scary.
All right. I'll be waiting.
This guy is so good. One of the oldest pro gamers in esports, not just Starcraft. Now in the North, our Blue Protoss, the underdog. He is.
Well, NesTea, so good, Tasteless. I'm just so impressed by him. Every move he makes, every step he takes, I'll be watching him. Looks like another Forge Fast expansion. HongUn kind of taking some pages out of the book of any pro. A player who just loves that.
You know, he'll even Forge Fast expand on maps that you don't have to Forge Fast expand. This isn't a map you have to do that. It's not like a Tal'Darim Ultra where it's like, well, if you don't do that, you're either going to win really quickly or lose really quickly because you're doing something risky.
Very true, Tasteless. Well, NesTea is going for a speed Zergling open, and he will probably go from there into an expand. But the cool thing about a speed Zergling opening is that once you kill the probe against a Forge Fast expand like this, he is free to do whatever he wants. He can Baneling all in, Speedling all in, Roach all in, make 2 Roaches and expand. There's all sorts of neat ways that you can punish a Protoss like this, but NesTea may opt for none of them. He may just go for a very safe expansion, just thinking he is far better.
If I had to predict, I'd bet he's probably just going to go for a standard game. But you never know. NesTea does know how to mix it up.
Yeah.
I think you know, when you play against somebody like HongUn, he's got strats ready for each of these maps, but he's one of these players that really has some weird stuff you can't quite prepare for.
Yeah. And that probe going to be taken down pretty quickly. He's not even going to be able to scout if there was an expo made. It's a scary moment for Protoss when you lose that probe. And in fact, he sends another one out very smartly. Good move there by HongUn.
You know, our players here at the GSL are getting better and better and better about that. It's so exciting to see StarCraft 2 continue to evolve and grow.
And that's exactly what it's doing, man. I mean, you have to scout more. You have to check, is that hatchery there? Is he making a Roach Warren? Because that's going to affect how many cans you have, which is just gigantic. So this probe going to come down and just gain a huge amount of information.
He's got a mineral in his hand. He might try to bribe the queen. Let him in.
She only takes gold minerals, Tasteless.
I know. She's a gold digger.
And look at that beautiful scout by HongUn. Gets to see the entire base, sees that there's no gasping mine even.
NesTea did not even opt for a worker catch. The citizens arrest when you grab them as they're going through the with the drones through there because he wants to get minerals so badly. This probe will die, but your death probe was not in vain.
No, that was the most worthwhile 55 minerals that you could get.
Yeah.
They're like, what? It costs 50. No, he had minerals.
He had minerals in his hand, man. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, you know how this map is on top of buildings, Tasteless? I wonder if it ever gets loud and like some old guy with a broom starts hitting the ceiling.
I was about to say broom. Yeah.
And then, you know, this NesTea's like, what? And he burrows a roach. And the guy's like, ah! Because a roach comes into his apartment and he tries to hit it with the broom, but the roach's regeneration heals quicker than the broom hurts him. So you never even know.
He would be dead. That's actually the funny thing about this map. For those of you guys that haven't noticed this map is actually just on top of a building.
It's quite an expensive
you know, the
building.
background of the map, there's like little rooms with lights on. So there's like people like just like in their living room right now, you know, probably watching the GSL.
And you know, I think it's one of those buildings where it has like that park up top, one of those really rich buildings. Imagine you go up there, you're like, oh, let's have a barbecue. You like bring a few friends up there, you bring the girl that you like, you go up to the roof, and then you see suddenly a bunch of 2-1 roaches attacking a Colossus, and you're like, ah! You run to the elevator as quick as you can, Tasteless.
Yeah. Now, the third base is being taken. HongUn, again, going for the Stargate. That doesn't mean we're going to see a second Stargate, though. Like, when I said in the first game, I'm like, oh, he's going to go for the standard opener. Then he got the second Stargate. That's when it wasn't standard anymore. This may be him reverting back into some more normalcy And yeah. He's going to try to defeat NesTea.
I think you're right, Tasteless. It should just be Void Ray with some Phoenixes, see if he can do some harassment. But NesTea already has that third base up. He's He's already at 49 drones against 38 probes. I am loving the super drone into double gas by NesTea to catch up on his gas. Too many people just are like, well, I'll just mine gas for a long time off of one. And it's actually, there's a lot of cool ways to balance it to actually truly maximize your income. And NesTea is actually showing that off here just beautifully.
And now we have more gateways. So this is, again, a standard PvZ opener. Although, you know, getting the Void Ray on this map and trying to actually take out the third base, it almost never works because the second and the third bases are just so close to each other. Now, the Phoenix is not coming in yet. He might want to just try to take out the Spore Crawler first. Now he gets it. Oh, nice cancel by NesTea.
Last second cancel right there. Like council. The Queen's Council, man. They're counseling NesTea as to what to do. Tells him to shut up because he knows.
That's right.
Now, we do have another Phoenix on the way. And HongUn just kind of teching up normally. NesTea just making a quadrillion drones. He's up to 66 already against 47 probes. You know, normally a fast expansion Protoss is a lot closer than that, but NesTea is really just waiting till the last seconds to make everything and pushing his drone numbers to places we've never seen a Zerg safely go.
Here comes the Void Ray. He's just going to try to push these Zerglings away from the Xel'Naga watchtowers. You want NesTea to have as little preparation time as possible if he's going to be attacked. And the Spire is coming out now. And the Baneling Nest.
Cool. We're going to see a very nice style out of NesTea. No more roaches. Tasteless. Sick of that stuff. And these Phoenixes see exactly what's going on. And this will be an interesting decision as he sees both the Baneling Nest and the Spire. I'm sorry, Tasteless, but I want to talk about the decision just for a moment. Is HongUn, what tech route is he going to go? He's getting his Twilight Counts now. He has his Robo. But will he continue on Phoenixes to deal with Mutas? Or will he go somewhere else with that?
Yeah, you don't even need a lot of Phoenixes to make Mutalisks moving around the map basically impossible. Because Phoenixes can outrun anything.
That's right. You got to be careful, though. It's pretty hard to micro them at times. If the Mutas get close to them for 1 second, a nice big flock will just kill them off.
The Phoenix is actually the unit that if it's moving, you can't make it not attack.
Yeah, it's kind of
so funny.
You know, a little thing that a little opinion of mine, basically. Phoenixes only counter Mutas for a little bit. There's like this weird little window where they actually counter Mutas, so I'm not surprised we don't see HongUn making any more Phoenixes. I feel like, you know...
Well, the more Phoenixes he makes, the easier it is for Zerg to take a fourth base.
Yeah, that's very true as well. Now, we do have some Corruptors on the way to help out against those Phoenixes. A lot of Lings are out.
If these Lings go in there, they might be trapped in there.
Oh, be careful about
nice!
That. Wow, that was nice really force field right there. If he can actually do 3 more force fields and get his Zealots in there, and look at this, beautiful. Well, he should have let one of them come off so the Zealots could get in there.
It's like the slowest way to die. It's like just sentries. You're like, it tickles.
In the meantime, these Zerglings are doing a lot of damage to the third Nexus, but here go the Zerglings in the mineral line. Some Zealots being warped in. Yes, it does. Very nicely done there. HongUn saving everything. But NesTea doing a lot of damage with these Lings that basically don't cost him much.
Oh, nice by HongUn. Another perfect block.
Yeah.
There were like 3 or 4 moments there where the Zerg could have gotten to the main, and that would have been huge. I have to say that attack was a failure for NesTea. That's although Zerglings are, almost cost nothing. That was a lot of Zerglings. That was a multitude of Zerglings that
it was basically multitudes of Zerglings.
Yeah, indeed. Wow. Well said, Artosis.
Thanks.
But that's actually kind of funny when we saw those sentries just continuously killing those Zerglings. It was like watching somebody get beat to death with a plastic bottle that's empty.
That's exactly what it was like.
Yes. Oh my God, we heard him scream as he died.
Well, yeah, man. He was scared.
Well, I guess we know what wins with 1 Void Ray against 2 Corruptors. The question has now been answered.
NesTea is actually not going Mutas, which is pretty neat. He is upgrading the attack, but yeah, basically Infestor, Bane, Zergling. He has not even gotten drops or Overlord speed, so he is actually going to rely upon fungal growths. And I am so excited to see
It's pretty good against Zealot Archon.
Yeah,
I mean, they just can't actually move.
I mean, Zealots are pretty bad against Banelings, Tasteless. And, well, here we go, NesTea starting to move in here. Some nice...
My God, HongUn's like having these like MC, like pro force fields here.
He definitely is, and everything has been very badly hurt here. The Banelings rolling in, but Banelings, of course, against Archon's not so good. More and more Zerglings coming in. They do have +2 attack, and he may just go for the Nexus here, Taste. That is a possibility.
He can just bungle the probes as well.
And it looks like NesTea will lose those Infestors, but...
I'm surprised. Oh, is he going to get the Nexus?
He needs to target it with the Infesteds, and he gets it. Oh, man. These +2 Zerglings.
Oh, my God.
Just so good, getting into the main base, and NesTea, I have to say, is just ripping HongUn apart. It's 146 supply to 109 right now, Taste. The Zerglings are everywhere.
And meanwhile, NesTea's continuing to grow down here at the bottom right side of the map with his 4th base. And here's the problem, is that although HongUn can easily regain his 3rd base, by then NesTea will probably have a 5th.
Yeah. NesTea definitely going to do that, Tastes. I mean, right now he's making a ton of Banelings, Roaches, getting a Hive, getting his +2 flyer attack just in case for later. It's totally awesome. HongUn is in a hard spot. But both players have nice economies right now, aside from the Nexus dying. He has plenty of probes for when that Nexus does come back online. I'm excited, though, man. I love the Infestor usage, better than other Zergs that we've seen against Protoss.
All right, I think this could potentially be a killing blow here.
Oh, wow, that was actually a lot of Banelings into those Archons. Not cost-efficient at all, but
hitting the Zealots.
I mean, right now, NesTea almost has twice the supply of HongUn.
And once again, he always manages to destroy the army, and look at the timing of this. Exactly when the Nexus finished.
Yep.
That was like the exact perfect time to attack.
Storm's going off on these Roaches.
He's dodging the Storms perfectly. HongUn, there's no way he's going to be able to secure that 3rd Nexus again. The Roaches can just bleed right in there.
More and more Zealots being warped in. Not too useful against these Roaches. They even have that +1 armor to really stop a lot of that Zealot double attack damage. And NesTea just rallying up nonstop. Look at that minimap. Red streaks of units.
Yeah. GG. Damn, NesTea is sick. He's actually like the superhuman.
He is a superhuman. Look at him. There he is. He actually is just ripping HongUn apart. This is so one-sided, it's not funny.
Yeah. I can't believe how easy NesTea's making this look. First game, HongUn's pretty aggressive with this pretty unique way of moving in there with the Phoenixes and the Void Rays. I liked it. NesTea slapped it down and then overwhelmed him. Second game, HongUn tries to play a passive kind of macro style. Oh, nice.
Before he was Professor T, he was Zergbong.
That's right, man.
That's very true.
He was Zergbong in StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2. He's NesTea, called Professor T. Best Zerg in the world, by far. You know, HongUn could come back, but that would be that's pretty difficult for me to kind of comprehend that possibility.
You know, I can't fathom it occurring. But the next map Tasis I could definitely see a HongUn win on if he studied very carefully the ways of Trickster. I feel like Trickster has played Crossfire perfectly. And
yeah, he's really good at that.
I think this is a map that HongUn, if HongUn can't win here, man, he can't win anywhere. This is the worst map for this matchup for Zerg.
Yeah, this is a tough map for Zerg. I said Zerg, like I'm Korean. It's a tough map for Zerg because there's really, besides the bottom right expansion and your natural, the longer the game goes on, you're basically expanding towards the Protoss or the Terran.
Yeah, I feel
so
it's like not only that, I feel you have to go Mutas here.
Absolutely.
You can't go ground units, man. There's this thing called the force field with all these little ramps.
You can go Zerglings to try to use the counterattack, but really, Protoss can dictate so much of the map and what's going to happen and when they're going to engage based off of. It's Mutas are a must.
NesTea will know this,
if you know that they have to go Mutas, then you can prepare for Mutas, and then it's like Zerg's like
yeah, I think. Obviously, Colossi are very strong here, but at the same time, I almost feel like, well, the force fields are just so good on this map. Just go High Templar Tech to start. Just
we may be going to a break in a little bit here.
Yeah, we should be.
When our Korean commentators are ready, I need to go get my hair fixed because I have a little faux hawk, but I look like a dolphin in captivity. You know, it's like I should kind of go in like that. You know, I've been in captivity too long. I need to get out of SeaWorld. Well, let's go get haircuts tomorrow. All right, let's go.
Haircuts in Street Fighter?
I'm going to re-dye my hair. Street Fighter. We'll have a little mandate.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Mandate at the arcade. Let's go. Haircuts, dye the hair. My hair's getting too long.
You gonna dye your hair again?
Yep. color it black.
You're going to bleach mine. I was going
Do it, man.
No.
Do it, Artosis. Right here on the internet. Get the poll going. Should Artosis bleach his hair?
No, he should not.
Should he bleach his hair? I'm going to make him do it. I don't know exactly what HongUn's supposed to be doing better. I know our job as analysts are supposed to be like, well, what I would have done is this, but I'm kind of looking at it, I'm like,
let me say it in this way. NesTea is playing the best ZVP that I've seen. I'm looking for holes the entire game, and he's safe against everything that he sees. Like, he's figuring out pretty much what's going on and being safe against anything that can come out of what he sees.
Yeah.
He's actually taking everything into account, perfectly balancing his economy, perfectly teching and upgrading. It's astounding.
It's beautiful. All right, we're going to have a 5-minute break, so don't go too far away. We'll be right back here at the GSL.